My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. Baby, I don't wanna hurt nobody, but there is something that
Or now, R&B star R. Kelly convicted of child pornography charges in his hometown of Chicago. A federal jury convicted the 55-year-old just a short time ago, but acquitted him on a conspiracy to obstruct justice charge, accusing him of fixing his state child pornography trial back in 2008. Now, Kelly was previously sentenced to 30 years in prison in New York back in June for racketeering and sex trafficking.
Great to have you with us. I'm Joe Donlin.
And I'm Erica Sargent. We are following breaking news. Disgraced R&B star R. Kelly is found guilty on federal child pornography charges.
After nearly 11 hours of deliberations, the jury delivered a partial guilty verdict against Kelly, convicting him on 6 of the 13 federal charges. CBS 2's Megan Hickey was in the courtroom as that verdict was read, and she joins us now with more on R. Kelly's reaction. Megan?
Right, Joe and Erica, right after we found out that a verdict had been reached, Kelly entered the courtroom. He gave McDavid a big handshake, and then they were silent. You could hear a pin drop. About 15 minutes later, the 12 jurors entered the courtroom, sat down. The jury forewoman gave the verdict to the judge, to the marshal who gave it to the judge, and the judge started reading. At first, it was hard to get a good read on Kelly as those guilty verdicts were coming in. He was wearing a face mask and had his glasses on, but as soon as those not guilty verdicts started coming in, he was nodding his head. His attorney, Bonjean, was patting him on the back. Next up was Daryl McDavid, obviously not guilty in that case. At the last not guilty verdict, he stood up, he screamed, he threw his hands up in the air and hugged his attorney who was next to him. They quieted down and sat back down. Next was June Brown, also not guilty. He gave an audible yeah and then quieted down a bit. He did not speak as he left Dirksen, but Daryl McDavid did speak at the podium about his acquittal.
My son got out of law school, worked on this case till 3:30 every morning to find his father not guilty. Thank you and God bless you all.
Now, after the jury was thanked, R. Kelly went up to both McDavid and Brown, gave them massive hugs. It was clear that he was genuinely happy for them in this case. And Kelly and his attorney, while this was not the best situation, clearly thought that this was a better outcome for their client. Joe and Erica?
Okay, Megan Hickey, thank you.